Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft and our retail playthrough. We are back in Ravenhill today. We're gonna head into the cemetery. We picked up a quest to kill Morladim. It's a 3-player quest, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to do this one all on our own without a problem. We also need black bear brains, which we're gonna find over here to the west along the coast with Westfall from bears such as this. It looks like when the bears go to sleep, they start to regen health. That's an interesting mechanic, but it's relatively ineffective. Yeah, they cast Hibernate, and then they start regenning. It's funny that the quest calls these black bears, and then in-game they're named coal pelt bears. Coal pelt, which, yes, coal is black. And I'm kind of trying to remember here, is this a change that was made recently? Because that's just a really weird name for it to have, and I feel like... yeah, I mean, there's a chance that I've never been here since the Cataclysm. There's a chance at that, so maybe this is something that they changed back in the Cataclysm that stayed that way, but I don't know, because the quest says black bears. I have a feeling that these were called black bears until sometime recently, when maybe for some strange reason they were changed to be called coal pelt bears. Weird. Yeah, even when we loot it, it calls the item a black bear brain. Obviously, like, there's nothing wrong with harvesting brains from an animal. What matters is the name of the animal, obviously. Oh wow, that one didn't have a quest item. Okay, so not 100%, but pretty close. I think that after we finish things up here in Duskwood, I think we're gonna go to Stranglethorn. I mean, the main reason is that it's right nearby. We can literally run there right now if we want to. And the other reason is I'm kind of interested to see if anything significant changed in Stranglethorn after the Cataclysm happened. I don't even think I know what the map looks like. Maybe it hasn't changed too much. Well, surprisingly, these things have not been dropping the quest item. This might be one of the slowest drop rates we've had. It's a pleasant change of pace from getting a quest item every time we kill something. To think that we might have to kill more enemies than we need items. Just to think of it. Sorry, random squirrel. I always feel a little bit bad when I accidentally kill wildlife with AoE attacks. There we go, there's 8 out of 8. Whoops. I don't think we have to worry about turning it in right now. Let's go ahead and see if we can find more Ladim. We saw him wandering around previously by this crypt over here, so he's probably over here somewhere making his rounds. And the quest says we need 3 players to do this. I doubt there are even 3 players on. Yeah, we're the only person here, so we are going to be doing this on our own. He's right there, so let's start with this guy and we'll start clearing out this courtyard area so we can fight him without aggroing anything else. And then we'll go from there. I feel like we have enough tricks that we can take him out. Something else I realized is that even though we have the ability to wield two-handers, that we're wielding one-handers. Kinda hoping we get some weapons soon. If not, I might go to the auction house and see if I can get us a couple of two-handers. Well, fighting right here next to the giant elite probably is not going to be the plan. Let's come up with a better plan. Okay, I don't have eyes on him right this moment. Is that him back there? No, that's not him. That's not him. We're gonna go over here and turn in Guided by the Lights. And we'll see if Morbid Fell turns up, or Morladim even turns up in the meantime. Morbid Fell, Morladim. Why they decided to give these guys basically the same name, I have no idea. Here we go. Well, we've got an extra, but we have somebody here helping us. Level 35 Void Elf. Did we need to have all of this other stuff? Probably not. Oh, they're a warrior as well. Yeah, I guess that's true. When I'm doing a /who, it's only looking in our immediate level range. So if they're like 15 levels outside of that, it's not going to list them. Okay, that's done. That was definitely not a 3-player quest. I feel like we could have handled it on our own, maybe without all the ads though. We probably couldn't have handled him and 4 ads. Alright, let's see. Buried in the cold dirt, you find a brilliant metal shaft, but there are holes where pieces of the artifact are clearly missing. A shaft with holes missing, you say? The halls of the dead. In front of you, the bare earth slopes down towards the dark entrance to the crypts. You can feel the tug of the light-forged artifact urging you towards it. Perhaps the other place is down there? Or piece, even. Okay, fair. I think the last time, or in Classic rather, we came in here to kill a specific kind of ghoul. And I don't think we came in here for any other specific reason. But now we're coming in here for a light-forged artifact. Oh, we've aggroed somebody. Oh, we're walking over these graves and they're popping out of them. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I like that. Did we lose one? Oh, there he is. Let's do this. Save ourselves there. Yeah, I definitely feel like we would be doing significantly more damage if we had 2 two-handers equipped as opposed to having 2 one-handers equipped. In the dirt of this alcove, your eye catches the shine of brilliant metal. You found another piece of the artifacts. Alright, these guys can turn invisible for a couple of seconds, during which time we can't hit them at all. That's a nice little trick. I think we're going to go back here and take this little passageway. I think that's what's going to take us to the next artifact. Writhing Terror. Okay, you're some kind of complete void creature. We really can't make out any details no matter how close we get. You're just a silhouette. Basically just a silhouette. See, this is actually really cool because this same little passageway in the catacombs exists in Classic as well, but I never found an actual reason to go down here except personal curiosity. I don't think I ever had a quest that drove me to come in here. In the darkest depths of this earthen tunnel, you spy the faintest gleam. The last piece is found. The pieces fit and the holy artifact is restored. Gleaming with sacred light, this should let you defeat Morbid Fell's dark magic. Further down the tunnel, away from the direction you came, a heinous cackle rings out. It's the clattering laugh of a lich. Morbid Fell is just ahead. Oh my god, they put him right here? He's just in here? Okay, fair. I guess let's get in here because that other player just took off. Alright, here we go. Well, there's a couple of other guys in here too. Oh man, these guys actually look really cool. Yeah, I really like how these look. Clattering cold wraiths. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is a whole little... I guess it's like almost like a classroom. Just teaching these guys some necromancy or dark alchemy or something. Alright, here we go. Now I think we have an item that can weaken him. Although maybe that's already been used. Let's interrupt his touch of death. We don't need any touching of death here, please. Thank you. And yeah, that's it. That's all we got. Is there going to be a back way out of here, or are we going to have to go out the way we came? Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a staircase up. Oh, look at this. What in the hell happened here? Jeez, okay. Alright. Very cool, very cool. Where's this going to spit us out at? Oh, okay. And now previously there was that giant elite here. And I guess maybe when we defeat Morbid Fell, he goes away? I'm actually not sure, but I'm glad that he wasn't there waiting for us when we popped our head out. That would have been unfortunate. Let's see if we can get through the cemetery here without getting dismounted. Yeah, it's not a good chance. Everything has taught me that, like, they have literally designed it so that you will get dismounted because they obviously want you to go for the mount equipment that cuts down on the amount of times you're going to get dismounted. Yeah, that's amazing. It is amazing that I can get dismounted more in retail than I do in Classic. That's really something. Yeah, we really got to get these weapons switched out. I think I'm going to go to Stormwind and make that kind of a priority here. Maybe before we do too much else. It might be fun to take a look at the auction house and the state of low-level gear. I really have a hard time imagining that we can find much low-level gear. Honestly, that's kind of what I worry about, is anybody putting up level 25 green weapons, etc. Seems kind of doubtful, but we can hope. Let's not get hung. Oh my gosh. Ugh. It's pretty annoying, actually. It's pretty annoying. Everything that they've done in the game has made you think that you need to go fast, right? And then they make it so that you get dismounted all the time. Yeah, this one's gonna cost us our lives because one of these guys is regenerating a pretty significant amount of health here. Yeah, there we go. Hey, that's one way to do it. Yep, we're going to the auction house, and if that doesn't work, we'll buy some white weapons with higher DPS than whatever the hell these have. Yeah. Oh, we need something else. Level 20 orc hanging out in Duskwood. That doesn't really make sense. I don't think they can pick up any of the quest here. Hey, an epic jittering band. Okay, let's see, where is this gonna go? Probably on the dodge ring. Really, 14 dodge is probably not helping us that much. And then we'll put this here. There we go. And then finding a vendor would be good. You were a vendor, even though you didn't really sell a lot. We can dump all of our items on you. That's not an upgrade. That is an upgrade. It kind of pains me to vendor like 200 linen, but let's be real, we're never gonna use it. We're never gonna use it, and I can't imagine it's worth even putting on the auction house. Okay, there we go. That's good. Anything else to take care of over here? No. What we're gonna do before we go back to Darkshire, we're gonna go to Stormwind. Quick little flight up to Stormwind City, and I am gonna look for some weapons. And then I will just cut back in Darkshire, and we will go from there, guys. Alright, so I was able to find a couple of maces, but they're not like... Well, I guess they're okay. I guess they're okay. To me, it's weird to dual wield a two-handed mace. But yeah, this is what was on the auction house within the range that we could afford. There were lots of blue items and many green items that were thousands and thousands of gold apiece for like a level 25 item. So if that doesn't tell you how broken the economy is, then nothing will, I guess. You killed him? That's no small accomplishment. On behalf of the people of Darkshire and the Night Watch, I thank you. There is one small matter, however. I should have told you this earlier. How do I put it? Morgan may have believed that his family was all dead, but in fact, his daughter Sarah Lattimore is now a Watcher. She's always been troubled by the circumstances surrounding her father's death. Perhaps you could go to bring the news to her. Yeah, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. We killed your undead father's animated lich body. Like, I don't know if that's gonna make her feel better. Maybe we should leave the poor girl alone. Yes, my father? Her eyes become downcast. I wish there was something I could have done for him. If only I had talked to him before he... Yeah, I mean, the time for talking has been done since vanilla. Like, it's been 11 years? I don't know. Here, take this and lay it on the grave. Maybe somehow he'll know that I'm okay and that none of us hold him responsible for what happened. Thanks, Giant Mech. Appreciate it. There are tears in her eyes now as she slides a ring from her right hand and presses it into your hands. Hey, okay, great. We just bought weapons, and then we're gonna get a weapon. Great. Okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. And we're gonna be flying out. It makes me wonder, are we basically done here? Yeah, I think we are... We are getting to the point where we are about to be done here. Part of why I don't like dual-wielding two-handers is how they sheath on your character. They all look incredibly stupid. Swords look the best, obviously, followed by axes, but then when you're trying to overlap two maces, it just doesn't look right, and it doesn't make sense. And both of those things combined makes me hate it, but these are the weapons I could find, so yeah, hopefully we'll get some two-handed swords from Quest, and crossing a couple of swords across your back can look cool. Crossing a couple of dumb-looking maces across your back just looks more dumb. So, yeah, I mean, obviously not much they can do about it, but... And I guess I didn't really know until this playthrough that the default mode for Fury was to wield two-handers. I guess it makes sense, because then you're not having Fury warriors needing weapons from tanks, or needing weapons from rogues, and things like that. It just says you're a warrior, and you're not a tank, you're gonna use a two-hander. Whether you're arms or Fury, you're gonna use a two-hander. So from like a game design standpoint, it makes sense, and I understand why they did it. But part of me just wishes I could wield one-handers. If I'm gonna dual wield. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We knew what we were getting into. And yeah, that's a good point. It's not like we can't just switch in whenever we want. I often forget about that in retail, is that whenever we want, we can just go arms, we can go prot, we can do anything. Which is something that I actually don't mind. I like that. I like being able to have some versatility. You know, not having to fork over immense amounts of gold. I don't like the talent trees as much. I don't think the talents are incredibly interesting. Obviously, there's always like a right and wrong answer depending on your circumstances. Okay. Hi, guys. I didn't realize we were throwing a party right here on the road, but welcome to it. That's another thing like about level scaling that I don't like, is that you never get to enjoy those parts like when you're in Classic and you've out-leveled an enemy by a couple of levels and it shrinks their aggro radius down and it lets you kind of explore an area without pulling threat. When everything is just scaling up to your level, you never really get to enjoy the benefits of getting to a more powerful level. Or when you come back to an older zone, enjoying being able to run through it without aggroing everything, you know? Like, right now, we're about to aggro a bunch of stuff. Let's see if we keep it. Of course. As soon as we commit, he evades. Leave me be. What? Who's talking? A ghostly voice sounds on the wind. This is... Sarah? Could it be she's still alive? The weight is removed from my shoulders. You don't have shoulders, man, because you're dead. Take my sword, Arceus. As my soul is put to rest, I have no more need of it. It was forged to do good, and though I have proven myself unworthy to hold it, perhaps you will carry on the light through it. So we can get a restored Arceus, a one-hander, or a reconditioned Arceus two-hander. I like how they did this. Let's take the two-hander, and we're done! What did it take us? About 2 hours or so to finish Duskwood? I shall cling to the love of my daughter and hope that I will find forgiveness under the light for my sins. Oh, and hi! Wait, what? But your spirit just said that you were gonna be chill! I guess he's not gonna be chill. This answers the question of whether we could have taken him on our own or not. Obviously, you don't need 3 players. Okay, cool. Okay, so that one turned in right there. So yeah, we're all done, guys. Let's just head right down into Stranglethorn, shall we? Ooh, I like the lighting right here. That's really cool. In Classic, it's all foggy. It's like too foggy, but that was actually a pretty cool lighting effect. I guess this is still a little bit of a run, even on horseback at this level. Speaking of level, I mean, we are fast approaching level 30. It's kind of incredible. Northern Stranglethorn. Okay. I mean, the map looks basically the same. Well, maybe it is a little different. Maybe there's more water. Is there more water? Did the water come in and swallow part of the land? Is that what happened? Is Gromgol Base Camp no longer a thing? I'm actually surprised that there isn't another flight point somewhere here, the way they've been distributing flight points. It's shocking that there aren't more of them in Stranglethorn here. But there is one at the Rebel camp now, and that's probably for the best. Let's see, the fate of Curzon. We are soldiers of Stormwind and rebels from Curzon's compound, a large outpost that you'll find just to the southeast of here. We were under the command of Colonel Curzon until he and those close to him started to descend into madness. We rebelled, set up camp here, and stood against Curzon. Now my sources are telling me Curzon has disappeared. I trust my source, but it would help to hear from a third party. I'll bring the cookpot down to Booty Bay. Okay, that's a breadcrumb down to Booty Bay. Fine. Obtain 7 jungle remedies from the Curzon compound. Alright. I have a feeling the Curzon's medicine men are distributing more than just medicine. Curzon needs some way to quelch insubordination, and an elixir under the guise of medicine would be the perfect way to do that. So he's drugging everybody. Everybody drink the Kool-Aid. Oh, this doesn't take us to Booty Bay. It takes us over to the... Yeah, in Classic, it sends you all the way down to Booty Bay. Here, it's sending us over to the hunting camp, I believe. Let's do a little bit of a departure, and let's work on the stuff over here first, and then we'll come over to the hunting camp in due time. I'm sure they're still going to want us to kill the same tigers, panthers, raptors, oh my. And it'll probably be a little bit easier because I'm sure they're going to make them easier to find, and we'll be able to pull a bunch all at once and kind of get it done in a couple of pulls, probably. Or we'll just get dismounted and murdered by the first couple of panthers we find. That could happen too. At least we don't have to worry about our weapon skill. Otherwise we would be in trouble. What is this? Curzon Compound Prison Records. Okay, that's done. Let's just come inside these guys' houses and just kill them now, because that's what we do. There's nobody here, but there is a big empty cage. That's a little bit suspicious. Oh, there was an item up there. Curzon Compound Officer's Dossier. Alright, that's one quest completed. And all we had to do was explore the first empty house we came to. We don't really have a kill quest except for the medicine men, which is a little bit weird. You know what? Let's go turn this one in. Let's run back and we'll turn in the paperwork, and we'll see if they give us a kill quest to come here and actually fight other people besides the medicine men. Because it seems like kind of a waste. We're probably going to encounter quite a few non-medicine men to get the medicine men that we need. And I would rather just be working on multiple quests at once. So yeah, we'll go turn this in. And it might actually behoove us just to stop down at the hunter's camp. That way if we get attacked by panthers like we did last time, killing them will actually contribute towards the quest. And not just be a waste of our time. Curzon's death is a relief, but what's more interesting and perhaps more immediate is the sign of some potential allies within the compound. I don't care what it says on that prison record, I know exactly why those three were locked up. Refusal to follow orders. They must have been spared from the madness, much like my fellow rebels here, and incarcerated for speaking up. Find them, and bring them back here. Rescue Baron, Emerine, and Osborne. Okay, that's not a kill quest, but it's something else to do while we're fighting medicine men. And I'm kind of wondering if any of them are going to be in the big cage that we saw. It seems like, you know, why else would you have a big cage? But then again, it would be also a little bit weird for it to be in the same building that we found the paperwork, right? But we're going to check anyway. We're definitely going to investigate the big cage. That's if it doesn't mark on the map exactly where everybody's at, which it might. Oh, pull the croc. Well, the camp definitely got bigger. Yeah, it's a lot more established. That's pretty cool. Oh, these are neutral enemies. Hired guns. What happens if I kill these guys? Huh. That's really interesting.
Time is money, friend.
Bring 2 large river coccolus skins. Yeah, like from the 2 I just killed. Here's your cook pot. Obtain 5 tumbled crystals from the Venture Company forces. Alright. Speak with Hemet Nesingway Jr.
Hi.
Jolly nice to make your acquaintance. Haven't seen a warrior around these parts for some time. I believe you.
How are ya?
I've one purpose in being here, to hunt a great and elusive beast. Seeing that you're a hero of sorts, I am willing to let you take part in this hunt. Why are we a hero of sorts? Are we a hero at this point? Of sorts, I guess.
Watch your back.
Hunt 10 Stranglethorn Raptors. Where are the other quests? Oh, wait, here we go. Raptors, tigers, panthers,
Great to meet you.
and find the pages. I've never found the pages before. I'm not going to take this quest this time either. Because, yeah, forget about that. We're not doing the whole pages thing. Sorry. Sorry for anybody who really wants to see that done. I never do it in Classic, and I'm not about to start now. I feel like questing in the old world, though it might not be as fast as questing through BFA content, I think it's simpler. And because everything is simpler, I think it just has a better flow to it. The BFA quests are like trying really hard to like tell narratives and like have little events that happen and specific places you have to run around to do things. And all this stuff is just a lot more straightforward than that. So I feel like if it's not faster to level in the old world, it's probably just mentally and physically easier for somebody to do. I am surprised that one of these hasn't dropped yet. There we go, just complain about it and it'll happen. That's how World of Warcraft works. I wish. The good thing is there's a lot more of these guys than there used to be. Well, we can work on some of the tigers while we wait for the crocolists to respawn. Let's see if we can pull a couple together. We have a couple of charges we could use. Let's start over here. And let's keep hitting them so they don't fall off of us. There we go. Alright, and that should be our 10. Definitely faster than in Classic. It's a fun time. Oh, look at that. It turns in for you too, right in the quest log. So if you're already out and about, you just take the next one. Alright, let's go see if our Crocolisk friends have respawned yet. Doesn't really look like it. There's one. And two. Not inside the area that is marked on the minimap, I'll point out. But here nonetheless. And there's our second item for that. Let's come over here and get it turned in really quick.
Hey, how you doing?
Bring 5 Snapjaw Crocodile skins.
Keep it real.
Snapjaws are just going to be in a different location. Okay, let's go ahead and go back over to the compound. We will look for panthers on the way. Starting in this little area over here, I guess. Yeah, we'll just run around and they're stealth. I don't remember the young ones being stealthed, actually. I remember the older ones being stealthed. Maybe I'm just not remembering correctly. I doubt they would add a mechanic, you know, they have generally just made things easier, so... Thinking about them adding a mechanic, that doesn't seem right. Alright, there's really nothing going on up here. Oh, we hear the stealth animation. There we go. These are the regular tigers we need for the next stage of the tiger quest, and down here there should be a bunch of stealth panthers apparently. Let's give the area a once over. I think they like to hang out by trees and stuff, so we'll kind of try to go by all the trees. Yeah, here we go, here's one. It's going to make it harder to pull a bunch of them all together, obviously, when they're in stealth. We're going to have to take it one at a time. River Crocodile that we don't need anymore. He was not that close to the river. This guy kind of prefers the land, I guess. River's that way, buddy. Oh, we got another one that was apparently just kind of creeping behind us. And we hit him with a whirlwind. Perfect. Perfect. And we just need one more, which shouldn't be too hard to find if our prior success is anything to go by. There tend to be quite a few of these guys hanging out. Well, we can mount up and try to get this last one. I would like to do this before moving on, but if we can't, I'm sure we could find one when we come on the way out of here. After we finish up in the Curzon compound. There we go. Oh, now we've got two. Perfect, perfect. Hello. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, let's get back into the Curzon compound here, look for the medicine men we need, and we're trying to free the prisoners, which it does look like at least some of them are going to be inside of this initial house that we came into. Level 42 monk. Oh my god, they're all in here? Wait. Really? They put them all in the same cage. Well, that seems rather easy. Oh, and we're teleporting out. Well, thanks for offering us a teleport. We really appreciate that. We just saved your life and everything, but... You know, you don't want to waste the mana. I get it. That's why I don't have mana. Medicine man, we're not gonna make it. No! Ugh. All we need is a tag to be able to loot him. Yeah. Let's see. Where do we want to look? Lots of jungle fighters that we don't need. Oh wait, they can carry the remedy too? Okay, well, they did say that they had been giving the remedy, passing it around to try to, like, get people to become more amenable to following his orders, so I guess it makes sense that they all have it. Not only does it make sense, but it makes the quest easier to complete, so... And they can also use it as a heal, it looks like. I wonder if they use it as a heal successfully, if that stops you from being able to loot it from them. That would be a cool mechanic. The Wranglers, however, don't have it. It looks like maybe just the fighters and the medicine men. Unfortunately, I think the same thing is going on with the NPCs here as in all the other areas we've been, where the fighters are all going to look like this guy, and the medicine men are all going to look like this guy, instead of having, like, varied and different looking human models. It's just the same guys. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I really wish they'd address this. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, because like we established, nobody plays through this content, but... Why can't they just press a button and randomize it? Are you telling me they'd have to come through and manually tell these guys to look different? I just can't believe that. I can't believe there isn't a way to say, make this a medicine man, he's a male human that wears this, and then randomize his appearance. Because if you click the randomizer these days, man, you can get a lot of cool looking humans, you can get a lot of cool looking anything. They've added a lot of customization options. And if they went back and implemented that onto some of the guys in the old world, it would just make it so much cooler to, you know, run around and see what's going on. You could zoom in your camera, take in the cool character models, and appreciate the game on a different level, but I don't see them ever doing that at this point. They haven't yet. 4 out of 7. The reason I complain about this so much also is because it's a step backwards. Because in vanilla, these guys would have looked different. They had different models. There might have only been 3 or 4 models for fighters and a few models for medicine men, but they weren't all the same guy. So why would you improve how cool your guys look? Like, give them a graphical fidelity update, and then you're just gonna make it the same 2 guys. It, like, defeats the purpose of making it look better. But like I said, maybe I'm the only person that notices this because, like I said, I am aware that most people play WoW like this. And yeah, when you play WoW like this, or even like this, might be more reasonable for most people's experience, I guess you don't really, except for the character portrait, you're not really visually interacting with this guy a lot. Like, I like to play down here. Look, now we're fighting twins. Look, now we're gonna fight triplets. Why are all you guys the same? There's a bigger problem in Curzon's camp than just, like, the madness. It's that somehow we've cloned all these people. That's the real problem. Rampant cloning. Unregulated cloning. Curzon has a lot to answer for, or he would if he weren't dead. 7 out of 7. While looking through the soldier's possessions, you look down to see a newborn raptor hatchling looking back up at you. Was it following this Curzon militiaman the whole time? You can see it studying you, learning your features, and following your movements. The lashtail hatchling has formed a bond with you. Yeah, we just murdered its owner. Why wouldn't it bond with us? Bring the lashtail hatchling to Corporal Sethman at the rebel camp. Okay, that's... oh, look at that! Alright, well, I mean, I'm not really a pets person, but that's, like, absolutely freaking cute. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, hi there. Oops, there we go. Find the thumbnail time. That may or may not be it. Yeah, I guess we could go back and we will talk to this guy about the raptor. That seems like a decent idea. Just in case it chains into anything else, we're going to be fighting raptors soon, so if we're going to get some raptor-oriented quest from this, I'd like to find that out first. Oh, good. And a third one who was apparently just kind of watching. He was in stealth, just waiting to see if we'd kill his friends or not. Then we accidentally hit him with a whirlwind. It's a little weird. Jungle Remedy, this is just Basilisk blood. No, it's mostly Basilisk blood. They've added something to it though. I'll need a control sample to perform a proper comparison. They most likely obtained the blood from crystal spine basilisks. Yes, the little one seems to have taken a liking to you. You're lucky. At this age, the raptors are calm, peaceful, and easily trained. Keep her. She may come in handy. In fact, it looks like your young raptor is hungry. If you're looking to keep her, why don't you find something for her to eat? The Lashtail often attack the Basilisk of Stranglethorn, which can be found to the east. Alright, so that's 2 quests for Basilisk. Good thing we came back. Now that our allies have been evacuated, it's time to run a final raid on Curzon's compound. They will never be weaker than they are right now, and with your help, we may be able to weaken them beyond repair. Those 4 names that were listed in the officer's dossier, Anders, Gallus, Miranda, and Esquivel, will be the highest ranking personnel remaining. Look for them in that cave in the back of their compound. Removing all 4 will be devastating to Curzon's forces. Alright guys, we will do that tomorrow. We are going to take a break here. I'm just going to hearth back to the inn in Darkshire so we can get some rested experience and sell everything, and then we will pick up right here next time. We've got a lot to do, but I really like that it's all crammed together in one small area. It should make things really efficient, smooth, and painless, and we'll see where some of the stories go in Stranglethorn. Let me know what you guys think. As always, I really do appreciate you spending your time with me today in Azeroth. Take care of yourselves out in the real world and take care of each other, and we will see you back here sometime really soon. Bye now.